Off the table, and joining us now to talk more about this is John Batchelor. John is a nationally syndicated radio talk show host on WABC New York. He also keeps a close ear to the ground on all matters involving national security in the Middle East and elsewhere. John, good to have you with us as always.
Thank you, John. Good afternoon.
All right, so the Syrian government and its key ally Russia have denied any involvement in this chemical weapons attack. How stupid do they think we are?
This is a very dangerous situation, not just because there are chemical weapons involved, but also because there was an Israeli airstrike against Iranian personnel in Syria almost in the same 24-hour period. This is not a simple story. Everybody is dangerous.
Okay, I want to talk more about that Israeli airstrike in just a moment, but as we know, the UN Security Council is meeting today to further investigate who is to blame. Of course, one of the issues with the UN Security Council is that Russia has a permanent seat on the UN Security Council. So can the UN do anything here? They haven't been able to do anything to hit back against Assad since these chemical weapons attacks first started.
No, Syria is an anarchy. We're in a period now where, after years of dislocation of millions of people, we're looking at a battlefield that is drawing all of the neighbors in and now drawing Europe and America in. There's no easy escape here. The president sees that the Assad regime, the Iranian bad actors, the Hezbollah, the Russians, all of these are our adversaries, and we cannot walk away.
Now, President Trump tweeted about the situation in Syria yesterday, quote, "If President Obama had crossed his stated red line in the sand, the Syrian disaster would have ended long ago. Animal Assad would have been history." Is that a fair tweet from President Trump?
Of course it is, but there's a caveat here. This chemical weapons attack happened in a rebel-occupied zone. We know that the cutthroats, Al-Qaeda, Al-Nusra, ISIS, have used chemical weapons in the past. Russia is denying. This is not an easy case to make. So if the president's going to make this case to the United Nations or other transnational organizations, we're going to have to get in there, and that seems impossible. In other words, John, this is a fog of war. There is no answer. There is no easy answer.
No easy answer. Is it easier to prove that if Russia didn't necessarily participate directly in the attacks, what about, the fact that they seem to condone these attacks?
I take a breath here. Russia's a great power with ballistic missiles that are nuclear tipped. Syria is a failure of many states, not just Russia. I think the United States and Russia can work together in Syria, but at this moment that seems impossible. This is a crisis atmosphere. It suits people who want to make a quick decision, but Syria's been a long time coming. If I seem cautious, it's because I'm aware that everybody uses deception in Syria. Everybody, including our allies.